Dude in the can't cuss. Can't cuss in the first like minute and a half or something.
Oh,
Start the
oh, will they
timer.
kick us off?
No, it's I think the algorithm messes up the views.
Oh, because they do that in like the first 3 minutes or the first like 3 minutes of Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. All it is cuss words, and that's a great movie.
It was a great movie. I've
Yeah.
only seen it a couple times and I didn't see it until I met Morgan. Morgan likes a
Oh,
lot of movies and she's seen a bunch of movies where I have two, but not she's like into like slapstick and like goofy like
oh,
mid
dude, I get it.
2000s like
Yeah,
yeah.
we talked grind for like a half hour, and nobody's seen that movie but us, I think.
No.
Um, yeah,
She's
Lexi never saw a Kevin Smith film until she met me, and then I made her watch every single one of them because I love Jay and Silent Bob that much.
how does she what did she do before she met you and was exposed to like wrestling and just everything that you bring to to life? Like
What happened? Oh, sorry, I heard a puppy yelp. Um,
it's like she heard me talking.
right there. Yeah, she stayed home. She stayed home and she stayed home like in her castle and waited for her movie prince to show up.
That's a
Because
good
she was like
answer.
Sleeping Beauty. She preferred to sleep more so than do anything else. But no, yeah, I don't know what she did, honestly. I honestly I think it's crazy that I exposed her to all these new worlds of wrestling and movie fandom.
Yeah.
But did Morgan like that one movie she saw yesterday?
She did, and she said that the ending of the movie was better than the ending of the book because I guess they're different.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So I am dying to watch the movie.
Okay.
I like
You
Amanda
didn't get any
Seyfried.
early access pass or nothing?
Not to this one, not to this one. I had one on Wednesday, dude. Okay, so I had a press pass on Wednesday for Anaconda,
Such
but
a
then I
great.
messaged the it looks awesome because it's like a retelling of by Jack Black and
They're finding the
Paul Rudd.
anaconda for anaconda, right?
Yeah. And I never got confirmation or not if my name was for sure on the list, and it was kind of a far drive. So it's like if I drove all the way down there and they were like, "Oh no, you have to go to the general admission early release line instead of the VIP line," I would have been pretty upset. So we just didn't go when we watched this other movie that I got a press pass for from at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of anacondas, I'm curious. You know how people can have like big ass snakes?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
what kind Yeah, we're going to talk about that by the way. All of you listeners who are being patient. What can you have an anaconda? Like what are the big snakes that people have that are like hundreds of pounds that you like hold at a birthday party with 10 other people? Like
Um.
anacondas live in the jungle, so
Well,
it's not
Nicki Minaj has one because she has that song, and so does was it Sir Mix-a-Lot? Because they say their anaconda don't want none. So I'm assuming that means that they have an anaconda. But yes, though you can have an anaconda as a pet in some places, but according to ChatGPT, you definitely should not.
I was
Why having an anaconda as a pet is a bad idea. They're 15 to 20 feet long. They weigh 200 pounds. They're strong enough to seriously injure somebody. Oh, so I might as well be an anaconda. I'm 15 to 20 feet tall and weigh 200 pounds and have I'm strong.
Are these the ones that can like eat goats in one bite?
Yeah, they can eat people in one bite.
And then they just what? They sit there for 3 months until they shit it out? Like, how does
Yeah.
that work?
No, that's exactly what happens.
They're so vulnerable.
Yeah.
Whatever. All right, let's talk wrestling.
Yeah, it's been a crazy yeah, I mean, I don't know. Wrestling has been whatever this week. You know, we talked Austin Theory. Austin Theory is the masked guy.
He's bringing
Hope
sexy back.
yeah, I hope that what'd you say?
I said he's bringing sexy back.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
because he
okay.
looks like Justin Timberlake.
He does look like Justin Timberlake. But yeah, I hope they do something with it. I still think that Braun Breaker is going to be this main focal point.
Should be.
Um, I thought, yeah, I mean, breaking down my thoughts on wrestling from this week. That was really it. And then,
Well, you
I'm
said
liking that.
NXT was like the wildest NXT episode of all time.
Well, and that's what yeah, NXT was very well done. It was very good. And so there was and it's crazy how like and I always look back to my favorite Survivor series as like when an accident happens or something that they can't control happens and something great comes out of it.
Mm.
Like when NXT was part of Survivor Series as they should be every year, but they're not. Um so Blake Monroe, formerly Mariah May, was in a championship match for the Women's North American Championship against is it the North American Championship or the Women's Championship? North American Championship. And yeah, the North American Championship. And Thea Hale pinned Blake Monroe. And I don't know if the ref messed it up. I'd have to go back and watch it again, but or if Blake Monroe didn't kick out, but Thea Hale won the championship in a very obvious botch.
Is
Now Thea
NXT
Hale, I think
live?
I think so.
I was gonna say if it's not live, why didn't they just shake it
No,
off?
I'm pretty sure it's live now.
Mm.
And they did they played it off very well. I was very happy for Thea Hale. I hope that it's not just like okay, next week we're gonna take the championship right off of her, you know. Because I feel like they could really tell a story here. And listen, that's their mid card title.
Yeah.
So Blake Monroe needs to be on the main card. Blake Monroe needs to be the Blake Monroe needs to be out there fighting Stephanie Vaquer and Vaquer and
You've come this far. I think you should
I
just
know
roll with it.
exactly. And then I don't know. She needs to be full main roster. She's that good. I'm not I not taking anything away from the NXT women, but Blake Monroe is Blake Monroe and Ruka, I think, need to be the two that come up from NXT by like now.
Okay.
And so that was good. I don't know what they're doing with Joe Hendry in general. I don't know where his role is in WWE. But then yeah, and then you had AEW, which was, was a really exciting week in AEW too. I mean, they had their holiday special. They did a they filmed it. I mean, it's in the UK, so the crowd was awesome. And then you had MJF making a surprise appearance and showing everybody why he's the best on the microphone that there really is.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I I love MJF. And
Yeah.
I think often about, me as a side note to what I'm about to say. I need to stop doing this to myself as a wrestling fan and I just focus on the things that could have been. And what if MJF went to WWE in 2024? We could have had MJF and John Cena. We could have had MJF and Cody at this point. Or he would have gone to NXT.
I don't know if WWE is at a point creatively for them to be able to utilize MJF to his full potential.
You think he I know what you're saying. I know, but I think he's talented enough to where he could clean up to be what he needs to be because he could. Oh, but
I think
it would be
that
so
it
sad to not hear him say the kind of things that he says.
I think that he would be a little bit we get a little bit watered down version of MJF, and I think that would I think that there needs to be a larger push and a lot of backup from CM Punk and Cody for us to get the MJF that we want to have
Well, and remember,
in
didn't
WWE.
MJF met Cena a couple times or something? They were at like a
Yeah.
movie premiere or something. So.
Uh-huh. And then
But if
like
WWE was smart though, they wouldn't let that hold them back because if you're gonna have Travis Scott smoking weed with Jey Uso next to a couple kids right before WrestleMania, right? And you're gonna have Cody driving a vodka van. Like, what's MJF on Netflix dropping a couple shits and bitches?
well, the problem is this, and I think the problem is this is that, and you can use Ricky Saints, Ricky Starks as an example. I don't think they see MJF as big of a name as he actually is. I don't. I think that the fact that he is not a homegrown, same thing with Mariah May or Blake Monroe. I mean, they are her and Ricky Starks, Ricky Saints were two of the biggest and best and most entertaining people in AEW, and they're rewriting them. I mean, do they have aspects of their former self, their former character? Yes, but they are very watered down versions of them in NXT.
Hmm.
Even Joe Hendry, Joe Hendry got away with a lot of stuff on the Indies and in TNA. And we are not getting we're not getting that Joe Hendry either. I think WWE is really playing it safe with these characters, which is sad, for there's for a variety of reasons where I would think that they would there where I would think that they would want to focus on, and maybe it's a Vince McMahon thing. Maybe that's we got spoiled by Vince where we, had the more creative side versus the caring so much about
Money.
money side.
Yeah.
Because you had John Cena's last match sponsored by Slim Jim and Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Um,
I there were a couple of people who told me or texted me or DM'd me or whatever that said that me mentioning John Cena doing the Hall of Fame in Saudi Arabia, they were like, "Oh yeah, 100%."
yeah, it is. It's that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, man, it's but when this kind of reminds me when AEW first showed up on the scene, it wasn't even when they signed, I mean, people who knew the Bucks and Omega and stuff, like they were excited because they were fans of them.
Yeah,
But when Jericho showed, and I had like seen them, but I wasn't like watching New Japan all the time and Ring of Honor and stuff like that.
yeah.
So when Jericho got in the mix, remember when they were announcing all that stuff?
Oh, absolutely. I watched it.
Dude, I then they hooked me and I was like, they're they're throwing money at this. And this is uh this is a true alternate to the same shit that I've been watching 3 times a week
Yeah,
for the last 10 years. But now it feels, even though there's no new companies, as a fan, it feels like I have options of, like, I know AEW, their priority is making money because they're a business, but like, Tony Khan is such a fan, and all wrestling fans are welcome at AEW.
yeah,
Or at least the type of show invites all wrestling fans. Whereas WWE, it's like money, 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 money. It's like where
yeah.
Mr. Krabs snores.
I'll tell you, dude, and I know I've said this on here before, but there was no wrestling experience that I have ever had um like that first Double or Nothing. It was just a sold out room of pure wrestling fandom, excitement, um great action and a couple of smells. Um and it really, I mean, everything about it was so great. And I honestly, I mean, are there bad episodes of AEW? Yes. Have I ever been to a bad AEW show? No. Have I been to a bad WWE show? Yes. I went to WrestleMania 42 or 41 or whatever one we just went to. 41.
Yes, yes, it was for you.
Um, on top of numerous other boring episodes of Monday Night Raw and SmackDown and things like that. I have never been to an AEW show live where I wasn't having a blast.
Man,
And this and you know and that says a lot because I mean WWE does pull out a lot of stops when they come here to Phoenix. You know, the amount of times that I've been surprised by Mick Foley, Stone Cold, I mean Stone Cold, you had The Rock show up once at random. You had Chris Jericho's crazy Royal Rumble return was here in Phoenix. Um, you know, they've done a lot of cool things, a lot of cool surprises in Phoenix, but I AEW shows are they're a whole nother level of just amazing.
they're like super produced house shows.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. And they're a lot of fun there's not a single person that you know, a single star in AEW that I've met that isn't you know, just amazing person. Very nice, always willing to talk. Even MJF, you know, yes, he does the whole entire character and everything like that, but you can tell that he really appreciates the fans.
Yeah, dude,
You don't always get that.
I'll never forget. I'm gonna bring up our Las Vegas trip, and then we can
Yep.
talk Vegas a little bit. I'll never forget the night that we were all walking on the strip, and we met Omos,
Mm-hmm.
sparked one up with Riddle. We're drinking. We cut the promo in front of the Flamingo.
Yes,
Well, you
sir.
did. You did. I was your hype man. And then, dude, we saw Chris Bay. Do you remember what I did?
I do remember what you did. But he was a nice guy.
Well, he didn't hear me.
Yeah, which is probably for the better, because if he did, he wouldn't have been that nice of a guy.
I could have ran away.
Um,
Should I bleep that out?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you know, well, to be fair, you just thought he was exhausted. You didn't know that he was dealing with
I
some
didn't
stuff.
know.
Um, but very nice guy too, Chris Bay. I mean, there's a lot of independent stars that we've met that are nice. You know, oh, speaking of people on the independents right now that are very nice and have a lot of things going for them. Mr. Jake Redondo is having his first Arizona show next month here.
This guy is quickly becoming an international superstar.
Yeah.
Went to Mexico, New York twice, now in Arizona.
It's a drive for Lexi and I to get there, but I think and it's on a Friday night. But I think I gotta make that happen. I gotta go support our boy.
Dude, dude, that would be sick. That would be sick.
Yeah. Um, but Vegas, we got WrestleCon coming up, buddy. It's approaching. It's approaching. We're getting closer and closer. We are a little over 120 days away.
That's
Actually,
it?
it's 100. I think it's like 120 days until WrestleMania. So it's
Dude,
less than that.
we got to start ordering our supplies.
I know we do. I got my t-shirt stuff coming.
So were you designing like your own t-shirt?
Yeah, I'm gonna put together some t-shirts and stuff for all of us.
Ooh,
Everybody's getting some shirts. Everybody's getting some swag. Um, dude, we should do a giveaway.
I know. But what are we gonna
Uh,
sell these marks?
we'll come up with some ideas.
Yeah, yeah, we'll
I
keep
got
you
ideas.
posted. Marks who
Yeah,
are still listening. Jeez, you don't
yeah,
have anything better to do but keep listening to us. Thank you. Subscribe.
yeah. Oh, thank you so much.
What
Thank
do you
you.
want to give away? What do you want to give away?
I don't know, like a WWE shop gift card or something.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Do you think we could give away Trivia Titans opportunities?
Oh, I think we should do that anyway, just in general.
Yeah. By the way, I texted our your newest rival Emma a couple days
Hmm.
ago and asked, "Hey, could you be on?" She said she couldn't, but she's still down.
Those are those
She was just unavailable with such short notice, which is a bummer.
those wow, it sounds like she's just not prepared.
Well, she is prepared because she already bought her plane ticket to Vegas.
Oh, okay. Well, that's oh, yeah, we gotta talk about that too. But that's good. What's it called? That's gotta be a what, a 3.5 hour flight? Yeah.
From Chicago.
Can she bring me some Mr. Beef?
Dude, I think if you beat her, that is her requirement.
Yeah, I think so too. Because that's a good sandwich, dude.
Mr. Beef? What's on a Mr. Beef?
That's the sandwich from the bear or the sandwich shop from the bear.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's good stuff. I'm actually going back to Chicago in June.
You got the convention with your dad? You going back?
Yeah, yeah, we're gonna go back. My dad got us the tickets already. Dude, it's gonna be wild. Yeah, it's gonna be a wild 3 months. We're doing Vegas for 5 days, New York for 5 days in May, Chicago for 3 days in June, and then I'll be out of PTO.
You're not gonna accrue anymore by then?
I'm sure I will. Hoping I have enough by then.
You
So
know?
we'll see. Because we're also doing Utah in less than a month. Um, and I just wanted to go places to watch wrestling. I want to go to a Dream Slam show so bad.
Come out, dude, January.
Yeah. Um, but anyway, and then yeah, there's some cool announcements so far for WrestleCon I saw.
Sergeant Slaughter. Better not touch my wife again. A creep.
The Honky Tonk Man, who actually lives down the street from me. So, um,
Scottsdale.
no, he lives in Apache Junction.
That's so sick. Do you just see him mowing his lawn?
I don't. Well, people in
Oh, you
Arizona don't
guys have
really have.
rocks.
Yeah, people in Arizona don't really have lawns unless they're fake, like my pink grass. No, I actually I've never seen him like out and about, but I know a lot of people that see him regularly.
Interesting.
Um, and then who else? Who else did they announce? I feel like there's been a couple of people. Oh, the Dudleys, including Spike.
Yep. Hopefully Bubba Ray's there more than just the one day. I know he's got his
Yeah,
busted open commitments and he's probably got some Legends contract or whatever, but he was only there. I mean, either way, we're gonna be at WrestleCon all 4 days.
yeah. I'm sure Foley will be there. I'm sure you'll get like those guys. A lot of the guys that do the conventions regularly. Foley, Kevin Nash. Um,
You think
probably
you
Mickey
think we'll get
James
lucky
again.
and be next to a wrestler?
Oh, maybe.
So what do you
Who
just
would you want it? Who would you want to be next to?
realistically?
Yeah,
Well, I'm trying to think of some vendors who were next to wrestlers last year. Um, and like, because obviously, bro, like your DDPs, your big shows, your Litas, McFoley's, those are on the back wall for the lines,
yeah.
obviously. But we could get next to a Gangrel. We could get next to a Marty Jannetty. We could get next to
I don't know if I want to be next to Marty Jannetty.
we could get next to Mike Chioda.
Yeah.
That'd be
Um.
sick to be next to Mike Chioda.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to be next to Mick Foley either. He's just gonna spend the whole time hitting on my wife.
I know we need to send Lexi out there and have her attract the marks to our booth.
Yeah, that's really what it's gonna be. Um,
Morgan to show off her shoulder tat.
I'm getting a tattoo tomorrow.
Oh yeah, for Penny.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, if the place does walk-ins, I don't know. Lexi is getting a tattoo tomorrow for sure.
She
Um,
scheduled hers pretty quick, huh?
yeah, she scheduled hers. I made a deposit. I said I don't. What's it called? I don't schedule tattoos. I go in there on the whim and get a tattoo. I've never scheduled a tattoo. This just pure whim, and some of them were pure just decision that day. I have three tattoos that I just made the decision that day that said, you know what, today's the day I get a tattoo. And then one of them was the night before, and next thing you know, you have a giant Italian stallion tattooed on your arm. Um,
It's a good one. I think my
yeah,
favorite one of yours is the Shrek animal balloon.
yeah. And we decided that day
Is that
too.
a, do you have a frog or is it the snake?
I have the frog. She has the snake. Yeah, I really want a
True love.
WWE tattoo.
If you could get one, would it be Edge? You can get it too, but make it
No, no. I would probably just get the WWE or like the WWF symbol. I think I would get like the Attitude Era symbol.
little scratchy scratch.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
get that. Um, yeah, I don't know if I'd want to get a tattoo for a specific wrestler because I feel like that takes away from my love of professional wrestling and then just shows my love of that wrestler.
But if you get an Attitude Era tattoo, people are gonna think you don't like AEW
That's okay because they'll know. They'll know.
because the AEW thing's going on your headstone.
Exactly. And because I listen, there's not many I what's it called? I wear AEW shirts all the time.
There you go.
Um yeah, I mean, I don't know, probably there'll be a lot of GCW guys there. I'm sure some TNA guys there. I'm sure Cardona's there again. I'm sure Danhausen's there again. Um Jake
Whatever
the
we're
Snake.
next to, I hope we can be friendly with them and make a connection.
Yeah.
What do you so we're gonna do a live episode from there, I think is the plan. So we're gonna need to bring our mics. I think we
Yep.
do a walking tour at some point
Oh, for sure.
for a little vlog.
I'm
Uh
gonna sneak into do a little recon and go. We'll have to go over to WWE World at some point.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna have a some Dream Slam representation.
You think so?
I think so. I talked to him.
We get
We'll
Jake
see.
Redondo over there.
He can whether or not he's with Dream Slam, he's welcome.
He can come and hang out.
He can come hang out if he wants. He wants to
Listen,
split the Airbnb. Go ahead. The more the merrier, the cheaper my bill.
um, I'm sure Enoch will be in Vegas.
Except him. He's not staying with me. He's not staying with me.
To just do an Enoch movie night.
Just all his
Um,
movies. We should do that regardless.
we should do that regardless. Um, yeah, no, I think it's gonna be a good time. I think it's gonna be fun, buddy.
Alrighty.
We what's it called? We got our room at the Horseshoe,
Okay.
so we'll be right there. We can store all the junk in our hotel room.
I'm gonna mail all this shit to your house.
That works too.
I'm gonna
I could take it with me. I got a
Oh wait,
pretty.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I can drive it there.
You could, but I mean, I could also take it with me if you wanted me to.
No, I don't need to make it your responsibility.
I got a
Not
pretty I
enough
got a
that I thought
pretty
about.
big trunk in my Toyota Camry. 2002 or 2022 Toyota Camry. 2002 Toyota Camry. I don't know if they, what, those things last forever. I'm sure there's a lot of 2002 Toyota Camrys out there too.
I got a 2017 Corolla, and I am well aware
Ooh.
that it is going to be the only car I ever drive for the rest of my life.
Yep. Yep.
All right, everyone.
Um,
Well, I'm gonna be like John Cena, and
all right, all right. Well,
as your boy has to go drop a "How was this fake?"
I
statement.
th I think now I'm throwing this out there. This weekend, if we record, it's Christmas week. How was this fake Christmas special?
We got to do it. Christmas is my favorite time of year.
All right.
We've done like two Christmas. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Oh, I think we could go over that idea that we were talking about before
Can we
about
can we do it in that amount of time
oh, absolutely.
with him? Are we thinking the same thing?
No, I don't know who you're talking about. I'm talking about like the Ken Shamrock thing.
Oh, I'll tell you off camera what I was
All
thinking
right.
about. All right, everyone. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe. You had to have liked this video. Like this podcast episode, subscribe, and follow us everywhere. HITF
Yeah,
POD.
POD.
Yeah.
You all
Later.
later.